Hello everyone, welcome to today's math lesson. Now this is part 2 of expanding linear expressions. Remember last time we had just numbers outside the bracket, but today we are going a step further. So we've got a coefficient in a variable. Now let's see what a coefficient is and what a variable also is. So let's start with a variable. So you can think of a variable as any letter, let's say X or Y, that stands for a number we do not know yet. And then the coefficient is any number that stands in front of the letter or the variable we have here. Now in this case, the 3 becomes a coefficient and then the X becomes a variable. So we're going to use the same method. We are going to use the distributive method. So we are going to multiply whatever we have outside the brackets but by everything we have inside the bracket. So we are going to have the 3x multiply the 2 minus y. Now let's see how we go about that. So first, the 3x multiplies 2 and the same 3x we have also multiply negative y. So take note, it is multiplying negative y. We take into consideration the sign in front of the variable or the letter we have there, that is the y. Now 3x times 2, that gives us 6x. So the 3x also multiplies the negative y. Take note, it multiplies negative y and that gives us negative 3xy. So the question is why negative 3xy? Now note that in any algebraic expression, any variable that stands alone without any coefficient automatically has 1 in front of it. So the y you see there has 1, but it is usually not written. That is why we just had the y there. So 3 multiplying the 1 is what gave us the negative 3. Then the x multiplying the y is what we had as our x, y. Now let's try a different example to explain this more fully. So we have 2a multiplying 4b minus 3. So the 2a multiplies the 4b. So we are going to start up with that. So the 2 we have there is going to multiply the number. So the numbers first. 2 multiplies 4 and that gives us 8. And then the a also multiplies the b. Now a times b gives us ab. Then we move on to the next. So the 2a is also going to do same with the negative 3.